This is kind of pathetic. Like, are we really storming the pitch because we finished 17th in the league? Well, yeah, you are. Because 18th means you're relegated. Mm-hmm. I just find it such an interesting dynamic. And when I watch that as a neutral, like, I don't care particularly if Everton stays up or goes down. It will not affect my day-to-day. No. There is nothing in North American sports that compares to that.
Nothing like it.
The only thing I can see is, like, the Canucks had a terrible season, but they won the draft lottery. But that's not on the field of play. That has nothing to do with games being played.
Yeah,
you're not in an arena or a stadium doing that.
But you also don't really hear NHL executives or anything when let's say they win. Like when Kyle Davidson, the general manager of Chicago Blackhawks, won the draft lottery, he didn't say, well, we shouldn't be celebrating this because the only way we got here was being a lousy hockey team. So this is such an interesting dynamic to me. So on the flip side of this now is when you do get relegated. And I like, again, you could care about European football, you could hate it, whatever. I think the big thing is, as a sports experience, it's something that everyone has gone through in North America with wins and losses. This is so different because I don't know how to explain it other than to say you supported a team or you were part of a team that was so bad, you weren't allowed to play in that league the next season.
When you put it that way.
You were so bad at the sport that they're like, no, you can't come back and do this again. Other teams, we're going to give them a chance because you were so bad.
Well, they'll have big matches. Leeds will have big matches against Coventry next season.
You get the cold, rainy Tuesday nights at Stoke, so that's fun. But this is so it's like I don't even think there's like you guys play beer league hockey. Is there relegation in beer league hockey? Like if they're like
self-relegation.
Right. You're like, this league is too good for us.
That's different.
Guys, I haven't touched the puck in 3 games.
Right. That's different. Or you're like, guys, it's time to relegate ourselves to over 30s. We can't keep doing this anymore over 40s. But it's a very, very it's caustic and it's cruel. And in a way it's kind of a shaming at the end of the season. And I go back and I think about this and I'm like,
it is a shaming.
That's exactly what it is. Mm-hmm. Everyone, like, I got texts yesterday from people that are like, man, I feel bad for you. Man, I can't even imagine how that feels. And when you say you can't imagine how it feels, it's because you have to be able to go through it. Mm-hmm. You have to understand that there's the financial implications, sure. But to me, that's boardroom, big picture stuff that if you're just a fan or a supporter or whatever, it matters, but it doesn't. What matters is, like, your team, your club has literally been scarlet lettered.
And the excitement for next season is, and that's your desperation too. Like, you want to get back up to the top flight, but you don't have Manchester City coming to your ground anymore, or Manchester United. You don't have any of the big clubs coming to your ground. And this is especially true when you're obviously getting relegated from the Premiership as opposed to, going from Division 3 to 4. But it's just, I mean, the word would be lame. Now you're looking at a season where, it's very important because you got to win these games. You don't want to fall any further. Mm-hmm. But who knows? Like, honestly, Halford, who knows when Leeds is going to be back in the Premiership?
Well, who
knows?
Last time it took 16 years.
16 years,
so,
right?
I mean, it's a very, very bleak and dreary outlook.